The success script you're desperately chasing might be a collapse code subconsciously implanted by society. Imagine it's 3 a.m. in the office. You stare at the incomplete proposal on your screen, fingers mechanically tapping the keyboard. The bitter residue at the bottom of your coffee cup lingers on your tongue. Outside, the city has long fallen asleep, save for the harsh white light of the desk lamp above your workstation. You tell yourself, just hold on a little longer. Promotion and a raise are just around the corner. Learn a few more skills, and you'll surpass your peers. But when you finally achieve the long-coveted result, a profound emptiness suddenly swallows you. Why, after giving your all, does the reward feel not like achievement, but an impulse to leap from a skyscraper? You've likely heard the adage hard work pays off and, deeply believed in, the law of heaven rewards diligence. You fill your schedule to the brim, whip yourself with labels like self-discipline and self-improvement, and post social media updates of your 4 a.m. reading notes or gym check-ins. But why does getting closer to worldly definitions of success make you more prone to sudden emotional breakdowns? Is your stress tolerance too weak, or does the world hide an unknown dark script? You think you're the master of your destiny, racing fiercely on life's track, but you haven't noticed the runway beneath you has been invisibly twisted. Are those venerated success theories and the overwhelming tide of involution bringing you closer to your ideal life, or pushing you into a deeper mental abyss? When effort shifts from a means to achieve goals to a weapon of self-destruction, have you ever wondered, could this all be a meticulously designed hoax from the start? And right now, do you dare face the shuddering truth behind this question? You think you're striving for ideals, but Jung's theory of the collective unconscious has already uncovered a cruel truth. Those obsessions driving your relentless effort may be nothing more than an illusion woven by social collective consciousness. From birth, you're implanted with the survival code of competition above all. Fighting for red flowers in kindergarten, competing for grades in school, and vying for promotions in the workplace. These externally defined standards invade your subconscious like a virus, making you mistake others' approval for self-worth. Nietzsche once said, "You must know why you live, and then any way of life can be endured." But today, have you blurred what you truly want? The collusion between social discipline and consumerism secretly manipulates your behavioral logic. Advertisers promote templates of refined living, and social media displays snippets of others' perfect lives, trapping you in a vicious cycle of strive, consume, strive again. You buy expensive courses to upgrade skills and purchase so-called self-discipline artifacts, believing they're ladders to climb upward, only to become a tool for capital accumulation. Schopenhauer proposed that life is a bundle of desires. When desires are unmet, we suffer. When met, we grow bored. What you desperately filling, are the false needs manufactured by consumerism, and this effort is nothing but drinking poison to quench thirst. Deeper still is modern society's pathological worship of efficiency above all. You're required to operate with machine-like precision, quantify life value by KPI, and even rest becomes a shameful degeneration. This alienation makes you gradually lose subjectivity, becoming what Heidegger called a thrown rootless being in the world. When effort is no longer for self-actualization but to escape nothingness, collapse becomes an inevitable ending. Because what you're fighting against is not external challenges, but a distorted self-perception. And this layered mental cage is far more impregnable than you imagine. Do you think those late-night overtime hours and health-depleting efforts are just personal choices? Wrong. You're participating in a systemic self-destruction that's reshaping society's mental structure. Psychology's ego-depletion theory has proven that excessive self-control drains mental energy. Like a phone running out of battery, you not only lose emotional regulation but also struggle with basic rational thinking. Yet society keeps feeding you toxic chicken soup like strong people never give up, forcing you to operate at high intensity when your battery is about to die. When individuals fall into this crazy cycle of effort, society as a whole slides into an abyss. You may not realize your anxiety is becoming a profit tool for others. Training institutions sell knowledge anxiety, gyms promote body image anxiety, and even so-called emotional management courses harvest your mental exhaustion. It's a perfect closed loop. Society creates anxiety, you fight it with effort, and your effort reinforces collective anxiety. As Huxley prophesied in Brave New World, people are losing the ability to perceive real pain while chasing happiness. More terrifyingly, this twisted effort culture is eroding true creativity. Your brain stays in a stress state long term, with the prefrontal cortex hijacked by anxiety. Those creative tasks requiring deep thinking and inspiration get strangled in high-intensity mechanical labor. You think you're accumulating experience, but you're actually repeating meaningless work. When society falls into this effort involution, the direction of human civilization may be led to a future full of efficient machines but devoid of souls. Are you truly willing to be a screw in this giant machine, exhausting your life in endless effort without ever truly living? Have you ever considered that the real way out might lie in a total subversion of effort? Like Camus' Sisyphus, who gained spiritual freedom after realizing pushing the rock up the mountain was eternal absurdity. What you need to do is not run harder, but stop and redefine what true self-actualization means. Jung's theory of individuation states that one must break free from the collective unconscious, explore inner shadows and potentials, and find a unique life path. Those success templates you desperately imitate may be the cages imprisoning you. The first step to breaking free is learning strategic lying flat. This isn't passive sabotage, but a proactive rebellion against alienated labor. When you allow yourself to rest and admit vulnerability, you activate the brain's default mode network, a region crucial for creativity and deep thinking. Like Nietzsche's advocated Dionysian spirit, in irrational revelry and relaxation, you break free from the chains of reason and utility, reclaiming primitive vital energy. Try setting aside meaningless time each day to do nothing but daydream or walk, letting the suppressed subconscious resurface. History has shown examples. Jobs' 12-year failure period after being fired from Apple was the key to absorbing Zen wisdom and reshaping product philosophy. Dostoevsky wrote The Shocking House of the Dead during his Siberian exile. True awakeners understand that strength grows in uselessness. You don't need to be a worldly success. Just be loyal to inner passions. When you start striving for what you truly desire, even if it seems valueless to others, you'll find the ever-present collapse feeling has quietly vanished. Because now, you've finally regained control of your life. You've always thought effort is the only path up the ladder of success, never imagining there might be no ladder at all. The progress myth carefully woven by the world is nothing but a mental shackle put on you by power and capital to maintain order. As Sartre said, existence precedes essence. You don't strive for a preset goal. Instead, your every choice defines your essence. Those efforts that make you collapse are essentially measuring your life with others' yardsticks. True awakening is a cognitive revolution. You need to accept a cruel truth. There's no standard answer in this world. Schopenhauer once said, life is like a pendulum, swinging between pain and boredom, and the success you pursued before was just trapping yourself at one end of the pendulum. When you jump out of this cycle, you'll find life's meaning lies not in reaching a destination, but in the experience itself. The moonlight through the window while reading at night, the moments of heartfelt conversation with close friends, every second you lose yourself in what you love. These useless moments are life's true weight. Looking back at the self who collapsed in the office, you'll understand, the real enemy isn't effort itself, but the alienated concept of effort. Like Zen philosophy says, every day is a good day. When you learn to find value in ordinary daily life and embrace authenticity and imperfection, every breath becomes an opportunity for self-healing. You don't need to be a Superman or never stop, because your existence alone is shining enough. Now, close the noisy script of the outside world. Do you dare to rewrite your life in the most authentic way?